welcome to the National Indoor Arena here in Birmingham and to the 1995 Gladiator Heats. Now, if you are one of the millions of people who enjoyed our international series earlier this year, let me just whet your appetite by telling you that early next year we'll be bringing together more countries than ever to make for a true Gladiator World Series.
That's right, and we've been as far afield as Australia, where we've been out shooting the Ashes mini-series, and I can tell you for one, that really is worth watching.
Let's get back to this series, and what we're giving away this year is £14,000 worth of prize money, a holiday on Paradise Island in the Bahamas, and a four-wheel drive off-the-road family vehicle.
And the runners-up, they don't go away empty-handed, because they also go away with £2,000 in cash.
Woo! So let's meet the guys and dolls who are fighting for those prizes. Tonight they are Jenny Waite
and Kershaw. Come on, girls!
Jenny, a warm welcome to Gladiators. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine, thank you. A bit nervous.
Naturally. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do and where you're from.
I'm an insurance clerk. I'm from Andover in Hampshire.
Oh, so tell me, what does your work involve?
It involves mostly clerical work, sitting at a desk.
Oh, so you must have to switch off. What do you do to switch off?
My main sport's swimming, but I do also attend the gym quite often. I also do butt exercise 3 times a week.
So if you're a swimmer, you might know one of our new gladiators this year, Amazon.
That's Amazon, yes. So hopefully I might be up against her tonight.
Well, who knows? Now, you also teach swimming, is that right?
Yes, I teach little 5-year-olds to swim.
Oh, well, that's terrific. And how are you feeling about the show tonight?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to give it my best, give it a good shot.
Well, we look forward to seeing you in the events. Jenny Waite!
Okay, Kay. So, where are you from?
From the Isle of Lewis.
Wow, got plenty of your supporters in, I can hear. Kay, tell us, what makes you want to appear on Gladiators?
Challenge, John, the challenge.
And how do you think you're going to do today?
Hopefully, well, I'll do my best. I hope my best's good enough.
That's all we ask. What do you actually do for a living?
I'm a fish farmer.
You're a fish farmer? That's a bit unusual. Just break that down a little bit.
Well, we just basically feed them, breed them, harvest them and sell them.
Wow, that sounds easy. Okay, off you go. Get yourself ready. Kay Kershaw!
Now it's time to meet the guys. Tonight they are Williams
and Steph Drury-Morris. Come on! Hoorah!
Very coordinated. What do you do and where do you come from, Donald?
I'm a care officer in a children's home, and I come originally from Manchester and living in Leeds now.
Oh, wonderful. One or two people from Manchester or possibly Leeds over there. So what does a care officer do?
He generally looks after children, gives them help, supports them, generally a friend looking after them.
Great, and what's your main sport? What do you do to switch off?
I do a lot of, well, combination of weight training and sprint training.
All right, so strength and stamina there. So tell me, how are you feeling about the show?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm just going to give it my best shot and enjoy myself.
That's the main thing. Go and enjoy yourself, Donald Williams.
Okay, Steph, tell us a little about yourself. Firstly, what do you do for a living?
I'm a photographer at the Cambridge University Department of Plant Sciences.
Okay, and they're all in the house. What do you do in your spare time?
I like to keep fit by doing my karate, kickboxing, amateur boxing, bit of weights, you know, everything really.
Well, any unusual hobbies?
There's my wood carving, yeah, I suppose that's unusual, yeah.
Just tell us a little bit about your wood carving. What do you actually carve and how did you get into it?
Well, my dad taught me really since I was a nipper, and I like to carve wildlife, you know, animals and stuff. I shouldn't mind carving up a few wolves and rhinos tonight, you know. Give you some of that.
Well, you're in the right place. Are you fit?
I hope so. We'll see.
We'll see. Off you go. Get yourself ready. Let's hear for Steph.
Well, hopefully the girls should be ready for our first event, so here it is.
Using the blue ball is Kay. And the red is a Jenny. And guarding those 5 baskets is Amazon, Vogue and Lightning!
And here they come, a real tough trio of trouble.
Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready!
Oh, who's going to argue with that then? I'd hate to see them when they're in a bad mood.
3, 2,
Let's
1.
play ball. Jenny against Lightning. Rattles the baskets. Kay against Vogue. Throws her down like a judo player. Jenny again. Amazon fast and flowing. Kay versus Vogue. Vogue trying her hand at sumo now. Go on, get down, girl. Lovely. Jenny reloads. But Lightning spikes her gun. Here comes Kay. Oh, straight into Vogue with a wrestling hold now. Grapples her down. Jenny denied by Amazon. Kay again. Weighing it up. Oh, drives straight into Vogue and scores. Jenny. Lightning thunders in. Great tackle. Kay. Shows Amazon the ball. Almost shows her a clean pair of heels. Good takedown. Jenny. And Vogue's there again. Gladiators doing a spectacular job. Time running down. Catching their breath. Here they go. Vogue's there again. Great event for her, and another flying tackle by Lightning. Clearly the Gladiators are in a mean mood tonight, and poor old Jenny knows it. The family just grateful she survived.
Well done, Jenny. I wish I could say that first one was a warm-up. Did you expect it to be so hard?
No, definitely not. It was tough, really tough out there.
And unfortunately, the bad news is it gets harder and tougher.
Oh well, just have to be tough when I...
Well done. Unfortunately, no points. But let's hear for Jenny. Okay, that's a nice one to warm up with, isn't it, eh?
I think I picked the wrong tactic. I knew I wasn't fast enough to go around them, so I tried to go through them.
Well, when you started off, I think you were facing Amazon and Vogue at the same time.
I know, it's a bit of a nightmare, really.
Well, never mind. You still got yourself 2 points. Well done, Kay. And let's have a chat with our gladiators. Firstly, Lightning, how did you find that? Tough tackling as usual.
Yeah, I do love this game. There's a lot of tackles and there's no way out. So the more tackles you do, the more exciting it is. Do you like this game? Yeah?
Oh, they love it. And Vogue? Vogue, tell me, what is actually your position and what is your job in the team?
My job is running the centre, which means I go and back up both girls at either end when they need the backup and help, especially if the contenders are really, really racing around. It's sometimes easier if we have 2-on-1.
So you're the boss, in other words? Okay. Amazon, tell me, do you have favourite gladiators you want to work with, really?
Not really. We've all worked this system, and basically if people get injured, new gladiators have got to come in. So any 3 girls are going to be incredibly tough to beat.
Lovely. Great team. Let's hear it for Amazon, Vogue and Lightning!
Excellent Powerball performance from our triumphant triumvirate. A real thrilling threesome. So after that rough, tough opener, Jenny's yet to score and Kay's on 2. Back to Fash.
Okay, you've seen the ladies. Now, let's watch the men. Using the blue balls is Steph. And on the red, it's Donald. And guarding those baskets is Trojan, Rhino, and the mighty Warrior!
Oh dear, reasons to be cheerful. 1, 2, 3, a real triad of terror.
Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! Always. 3, 2, 1.
Let's get it on. Donald meets Trojan. Steph brought down by Rhino. Donald reloads. Oh, but Steph's gone to the wrong end. Here he comes. Oh, way out of bounds. This won't count. Not when you break every rule to get there. Donald ducks his way into the point. Steph again from the wrong end. Warrior wasting his energy. Now Steph's back in business. Donald's back in trouble. Trojan and Rhino. Steph, centre basket. That will count. 3 points. Comes Donald. Slips. Oh, centre basket. Another 3 big ones. Donald trumps it. Oh, great stuff from the Don, but the ref's blown up. Trojans down. John Anderson calling for medical backup. Gladiators physician, Dr. Richard Sibthorpe, in attendance. Looking at that incident again, Rhino and Trojan gang up on Donald. Trojan pulls him back and onto his chest. Trojan asking the doc to check his ribs. Sarah Cooper, the Gladiators physio, on hand as well. And the doc checking for any sign of orthopedic damage. Everyone hoping it's not too serious an injury.
Yeah, I want to carry on.
Trojan saying he wants to continue. And his fans pleased to hear that. Trojan crossing for a team talk now.
The one, you know, when you pointed at me, he was out of bounds. Right, so he didn't score that point.
Trojan referring to that incident we spotted earlier. The rules of Powerball state that a contender may not return to the same bucket for a ball on successive attempts. That's clearly what Steph does here. Then he's so out of bounds, he's almost in the crowd before cutting in to basket the dead ball.
23 seconds of the game remain. 3, 2, 1.
So it's 5-3. And Trojan spins Donald. Here's Steph. Rhino gives him very short shrift. Donald straight into Trojan and Warrior, and Rhino wants a piece too. Steph barely picked a ball before Trojan's at him. Trojan looks to have recovered fully now. Donald bundled down by Rhino and Warrior. Steph slips Warrior, but time's up. What a dramatic power ball that was. Donald's entire family pleased with his 5 points.
Well done, Steph. Steph, I don't think that we have seen a more physical game here on Gladiators in many years.
I don't know, you ain't had 2 kids, have you?
That was tough stuff.
Very tough, they're big. I say the bigger they are, the harder they fall, but the harder they hit and all, you know.
Can you remember how many points you got? Do you know?
No idea. No idea.
Well, let me tell you, you got 3 points.
Steph's brother and sister there.
Donald, did you enjoy it? By the looks of your face, you really enjoyed that.
I did, yeah. I like a bit of bluff and tumble.
There was one time you tried to actually go through the middle of Warrior and Trojan. Are you mad?
Well, I thought I'd give it a go, and it didn't work, so nothing ventured, nothing gained, so.
Well done, you got yourself 5 points. Well done, Donald.
Well done indeed. Fiancé Lynn's pleased with that.
Trojan, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, bud. Just a flesh wound. I took one of the guys out. I think it was Warrior. I'm not sure. Landed on top of him to secure the tackle. I felt as though I popped a rib or something. I was just winded for a bit. It's okay, no props. Good hard game, man.
Rhino, would you agree? Very, very fast, tough game.
That's the hardest game I've ever played. 2 contenders were brilliant. That's what we like. We like a tough, hard game. That was perfect.
Well, they know what's at stake. They know what the prizes are. That's why. But you guys are getting more and more experienced.
Yeah, we haven't played as a team for too long, but we've been here for 4 years now, and this really is a team game. And as you see, if we do get out of position, we mess up. But we got it back together, and they didn't score that many points.
Well done. Let's hear it for our Gladiators, Trojan, Rhino, and the mighty Warrior.
A job well done, guys. After one event, Donald's on 5, Steph's on 3. Event 2 is...
And contemplating her climb, it's Kay. She's going to be chased by Falcon. Also standing at the foot of the wall, it's Jenny. She's going to be chased by Panther. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
It's summit or plummet. First to the top, 10 points. Second place scores 5. It's Kay in the yellow, Jenny in the pink. But will she be in the pink for long? Because here come the Gladiators. Panther scampering after Jenny and Falcon following Kay. Kay looking very confident on that wall. Jenny Jenny struggling. Oh, Panther's got her claws out. It's just a formality. Yes, she's down. And Kay's up and over for 10 points. A good fast climb from her. And aren't they pleased? Fash is with her.
Kay, left her behind, didn't you, eh? You've got a big smile on your face now, haven't you?
Too right. Yeah,
did you enjoy it?
Brilliant.
Well done. 10 points. Well done, Kay.
Go for it, Kay, they said, and she did.
Well, Jenny, you looked a little bit tentative as you started to climb up the wall and then disaster struck.
Yeah, it was just too slow at the start. You have to be really quick up that wall.
Did you slip on a hand grip or was it your feet?
It was my feet. I didn't get them right.
And what did you do? Well, you just took advantage of the situation, right?
I did. I really, really love climbing, and I was looking forward to a good climb tonight and a good chase, but she made my job very easy tonight.
She certainly did, but I'm afraid Kay was there to make it impossible for you.
Yeah, the wall's such an exciting game to do and watch. It's a new event for me. I enjoyed it, but congratulations to Kay.
She certainly was very fast. Let's hear it for Falcon, Panther, and for Jenny.
Jenny's mum a little dispirited because after 2 events she's yet to score, while Kay is clocked up 12.
So now we move into the men's wall with Steph. He's going to be chased by Hunter. Also raring to go is Donald. He's going to be chased by Cobra. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
And these guys had better go some, because Hunter and Cobra have been explosive on the wall this season. Steph's in blue, Donald in red. Here come the Glads. Oh, Cobra's immediately got Donald. No, he's lost him. Cobra won't be pleased with that. Here's Hunter. Oh, look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And Donald getting tangled in Cobra's line. Oh, Cobra's off the wall, just like Humpty Dumpty. He had a big fall. And Donald kicked Cobra's line away and sent the Gladiator with it. Donald with a free climb for 10 points. Go on, my son. Pull it up. Here he is. Cool as you like. Donald Williams, king of the hill, top of the heap. Brother Gerald and Mum Louise, I think they enjoyed that. Here's Fash.
Well done, Donald. You did well. Were you aware that Cobra fell off?
No. I just felt hands gripping my heel and just tugging at them. I was just going for it.
You actually had time to turn around and wave to him if you wanted done.
Oh boy, I missed that one. Next time.
Was it that hard?
It was. It's more of a... I was just aware that someone was following me. I just wanted to get the wall.
Well done, you got yourself 10 points!
Yes.
Well done, Donald.
And the entire Williams family, a sea of smiles there.
Cobra, you got very close. You nearly got hold of his shoe, but...
No, I had hold of his shoe twice, but he kept pulling his foot away quick. Second time made me slip, and he got away from me, and fair dues, you know, all respect to the guy. Good luck.
Well, Steph, you were fast, but the guy was faster.
He's very quick, yeah. I mean, looking between your legs and seeing Hunter grinning at you, it's not nice. And he's a heavy lad, you know. When he got hold of me, that was it. Curtains.
Well, the words Golden Boy, Grease Lightning, Dreamboat spring to mind.
Are we off on a date then?
Well, I don't know about that, but that was about the wall, actually.
Yeah, I'm not really used to this side of the wall, but I managed to have a bit of a practice. I went a slightly different route for him, which meant I had to do a big jump round the side, but I managed to grab his foot and I wasn't going to let go.
Let's hear it for Hunter, Cobra, and for Steph.
And full credit to Cobra. Great show of sportsmanship and a great show of legs. So after 2 events, Donald climbs to 15, Steph stays on 3.
So 2 down, 3 to go, plus the Eliminator. Join us after the break here on Gladiators. Welcome back to the National Indoor Arena here in Birmingham, where we're just about to kick off part 2 with our next event.
Skytrack.
And ready for Skytrack, it's Jenny and Kay. And they're going to be chased by Lightning and Zodiac. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1!
They're off. off and running. Oh, and lightning strikes Jenny before she'd even got out of first gear and into first corner. Grease lightning, they call her. Now it's all about Kay and Zodiac. Sister Kirsty urging her on. Zodiac eating into that lead. There's 10 points if Kay can take the checkered flag. Over the crossover. Oh, she's got her. Inches from the finish line. Zodiac, a star in the sky. And Kay disappointed. So are her Highland friends. And little wonder, Kay goes into the last bend, but Zodiac zaps her. So after that nail-biter, the scores remain the same. Jenny on 0, Kay on 12.
So we now move into the men's Skytrack with Donald and Steph. And they're going to be chased by Trojan and Hunter. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1!
Away first time and the race is on. Hunter on Steph and Trojan on Donald. Hunter closing his man down. He's got him. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has. The detonator didn't blow, but Trojans did. And Steph, the only one who thinks the race is still on. And John Anderson finally blows up and stops him. Well, we can see what happened. Hunter is very fast into the first bend, hits the detonator, it doesn't blow, pummels it, and it still won't blow. Trojan having much less trouble.
Well, John, that was a terrific game of Skytrack, but it didn't seem to go as it should have done.
No, unfortunately, one of the trailers malfunctioned. Both the Gladiators caught the contenders, and therefore neither of the contenders scored.
Thank you very much, John Anderson.
Steph's wife and daughter there, disappointed he's not added to his score. He still trails Donald by 12 points. Next up.
And moving on straight into our next event. And on her platform is Jenny. And she's going to be pulling against a Nightshade.
Oh, hello. She's not come to mess about. Nightshade, a superb figure of a gladiator, stands a statuesque 6 feet tall and weighs in at 11 stones. Our insurance clerk from Andover, 5 inches shorter than Nightshade and 4 pounds lighter.
Ready! Eliminator, ready! Take the straight.
First pull.
3, 2,
5 points to pull Nightshade off in under 30 seconds. It's all going Nightshade's way. Oh, she's got her! Great pull from Nightshade. Tilts her forward and reels her in. And Nightshade exits backwards. But she's not moving. And she looks to be in a bad way. She's holding her head. She must have taken a heavy landing. Let's look at it again. She hauls in Jenny. No problem there. But the rope goes slack and Nightshade falls back. A bit of whiplash. And the problem definitely occurred on that landing. Well, this does not look good for Nightshade. Stretchers arriving. Dr. Richard Sibthorpe and Sarah Cooper are there. And I must say they're certainly earning their money tonight. A very busy time, I'm sorry to say. It looks to be a neck injury. And we can only hope it's not as serious as it seems. A concerned Jenny can only stand and await the outcome. The substitute gladiator is Falcon, coming on in very difficult circumstances. The medical team now looking to transfer Nightshade straight off for a hospital check. Looking at that incident again, Jenny's pulled, the rope goes slack, and that catches Nightshade off balance, and that head snaps forward on impact. We will, of course, keep you updated.
And our replacement for the injured Nightshade for the second pull is Falcon. Over to John Anderson.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready! Hit the straight.
Second pull.
3, 2, 1.
And a good start by Falcon. Tilts herself back. Now it's dig in and grit your teeth. Remember, only a contender win will score the points. It looks like Falcon's got her. She's going. She's going. She's gone. Good pull by Falcon. Kept her focused and kept Jenny out of the points. Here's Fash.
Well done, Jenny. Oh, you had a long time up there, didn't you?
Did, yeah. Put me off a bit, but oh well.
It is a bit off-putting, isn't it, when you've got to go against two gladiators?
Definitely, yeah.
You enjoy it?
Yes, I did, yeah. Good.
Okay, well done. Let's hear it for Jenny. Unfortunately, no points. Falcon, not the way you really wanted to come in, was it?
No, I hope Nightshade's fine. I'm glad I came in with a win. I was actually relaxing backstage and suddenly pulled up to come and do it, but...
So you didn't even have time for a warm-up?
No.
Well, you did very well.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for Falcon! Well done!
Takes a lot to ruffle Falcon's feathers,
I was asleep back there.
along with everyone else who's watching the other channels.
And the second of our female contenders to tilt is Kay! And she's going to be pulling against Amazon!
Looking at the tail of the tape, Kay from the Isle of Lewis stands 5'8" and tips the scales at just over 9.5 stone, whereas the Amazon has the advantage of an extra 2.5 inches in height and exactly 10 pounds in weight. First pull.
3, 2, 1.
Amazon's tilted back. Now, the rope would normally be attached to the contender's belt, but it got broken in that Nightshade incident. So what we're doing is judging this by the red marker in the middle of the rope. If you get that over your platform, you're the winner. Amazon desperately trying to reel in the catch and doing a great job. The red marker's gone over the platform. Surely we'll hear the whistle from John Anderson. There it is. Amazon did a great job. Kay gave it everything. But the red marker securely over Amazon's platform. It's a win to the Gladiator. Let's see if Kay can do better on the second pull.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready!
Second pull.
3, 2, 1.
Amazon tilts her table back, but can't tilt Kay forward. Amazon gritting her teeth. And Kay, look at the determination in her eyes and face. Come on, says Kay. She's really digging her heels in, giving everything for those 5 points. Kay, 10 pounds lighter than Amazon, impressing everyone with this display. Scott's lass, more used to a kilt than a tilt. And what looked on paper a foregone conclusion now looks to be going all the way. It should be down to who can pull the best faces. Go on, girl, give it some. There's the whistle. Great performance from Kay. Scored no points, but won an awful lot of respect from the audience. After 4 events, Jenny still to score and Kay stays on 12.
Moving straight into the men, and the first up is Donald. And he's going to be pulling against 19 stone of the Warrior.
Donald still smiling. Earlier, he told us what he thought of his chances.
So much the Gladiators for size, I'd have to put on 3 stones overnight, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. As for strength, I can squat 700 pounds, which is about 3 Gladiators sort of stood on top of each other. So strength-wise, I think I'm match them there, definitely.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready! Hit the string!
First pull.
3, 2, 1!
Warrior tilts it back and winds that rope in, pulling it straight through Donald's hands. A win for the Warrior, but Donald still smiling. And his brother Gerald still clapping. And while the guys get themselves wound up, let's have a look at exactly what Donald's trying to pull. Warrior in the record books as the biggest gladiator, 6 foot 5 inches tall and carrying over 19 stones of solid muscle.
The string. 3, 2,
Second pull.
1!
Oh, Warrior snaps his table back, beats Donald to the pull, and there's the red halfway mark on the rope. Barely 10 seconds of work for Warrior in that event. Nice makeup. Bashes down there.
Unlucky big man, unlucky Donald. What is the trick about this tilt?
It's just getting the first pull on the whistle, dead on the whistle. As soon as you got that, then it's yours.
But he's a heavy man to try and move.
He certainly is, like solid.
You're certainly right. Unlucky Donald, no points. Warrior, the mighty Warrior. Congratulations, well done.
Thank you. There's quite a little bit of technique to that. Does help being a little bit heavier than a contender, but the way the tables are angled, it is a big disadvantage up there, and it might look easy, but when you're facing at that angle down there, you can't get any pull on the rope at all, so you've got to be trying to be very, very quick, get that tilt table back, and pull for all you're worth, and thankfully, I did it.
Well done. Let's hear it for the mighty warrior. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Our pleasure. Awesome performance there, and his fans loved it.
And next up to tilt is Steph.
Well, this should be fascinating.
And he's going to be against Rhino.
Steph, an unorthodox contender, to say the least. A photographer who's worked hard to develop some impressive stats. 6'3" and 14 stones. Compare them to the Rhino, who stands a solid 5'10" and over 3 stones heavier. Steph will have to go some to pull the points.
3, 2,
first pull.
1.
And Rhino slams the table back, and look at the effort from Rhino. Steph digging in. But Rhino looks to be inching the rope his way. Steph's going. Oh, lets the rope go, and Rhino hits the deck. Well, that won't count. Letting go of the rope is definitely not allowed, although his wife thinks it is. In the replay, Rhino's clearly clawing the rope back. And Steph lets it slip and plays it out to send the Rhino a perler. That's how it looked to us. But John Anderson has the final ruling.
In the first pull, the contender released the rope, causing the Gladiator to fall. The result is a win to the Gladiator.
Well, Steph's wife, Jo, unimpressed with that decision.
Second pull. 3, 2, 1.
Again, Rhino tilts it back. He means business this time. Winding it in. Steph struggling. There he goes. He's gone. Under 8 seconds to get the job done. Mum and Dad there look exhausted themselves.
Unlucky, Steph. Too much in the end.
I should have brought my Land Rover along to hit you up to the rope, you know.
Did you actually let the rope go so Rhino fell off?
I didn't actually let it go, it just slipped, you know, I didn't let it go, but it's, you know, a bit of rope burn, but never mind.
Never mind. Unlucky, Steph. No points. Rhino. That was a hard one. You put all your might there, didn't you?
I had to put all my might into that one. He was a tough lad. He done really well in Powerball. And I had to pull out all the stops in that one, me and Warrior.
Did you actually think that he let go of the rope?
The first time, definitely, yeah.
Well, referee's decision is always final. Well done. Let's hear for Rhino.
Show us your biceps. Rhino, blimey, he was born when meat was cheap. After 4 grueling events, the men's scores remain the same. Donald 15, Steph 3. Next event.
First up on duel, it's Jenny. And she's going to be facing Jet.
Well, earlier this afternoon, we gave Jenny a penny for her thoughts.
I think you've got to admire all the gladiators. They're all very tough, strong, and they're out there to do their job. But again, we're tough and strong, and we've just got to beat them.
30 seconds to score 10 points for the knockout or 5 for the draw. Both girls at it. Nice combination of blows. Oh, Jet sticks in those overhead rights, and Jenny wrestling to get her jabs home. Both girls struggling with their balance. Only Jet's second ever duel. She's taking the fight to Jenny, but can't finish her off. Jenny, a very difficult opponent, backhanders, all sorts. Oh, well worth the money. Jenny's pulled the draw, good effort, plenty of energy. Jenny's parents pleased. Because in the playback you can see Jenny soaked up the very best Jet had to offer.
Jenny, you must be delighted to be picking up 5 points so close to the Eliminator.
Definitely needed those points. It was good.
Do you enjoy the game?
Yeah, it was good fight up there, definitely, yeah.
You felt strong up there?
Yeah, for a change, yeah.
Well done. Picked up 5 points. Well done, Jenny. And we were just saying, Jet, this is only the second time you've been up on duel, but you looked very strong.
Yeah, it felt good actually. The first time I did it was in year 1.
4 years later, they put me up her again. I enjoyed it. It was a good challenge for me. She was solid, though, and I tried my best. Enjoyed it. Good challenge.
You put up a good challenge. Let's hear it for Jet.
Jet's an all-round entertainer. And there she is, going all round.
Next up, it's Kay. She's going to be facing Zodiac.
Earlier, Kay told us that she was really looking forward to this event, and here's why.
I think my favourite game is probably going to be just duel. Just get a chance to just hammer, well, try and hammer a gladiator. Whether or not my hammering will be hard enough, but I shall try.
Contender ready! Gladiator ready! On top! 3, 2.
Little bit of psyching out there. We know Kay's a tough cookie, and this looks like being a real hammer and tongs battle. Kay clearly looking for the KO and copping a few on the way. Like that. Kay working to the body and the legs. Kay's putting together a catalogue of blows. Oh, and Zodiac thinks she's hammering a nail. Huge work rate from both girls. Oh, she stepped across. A disaster for Kay and a victory for the Gladiator. Well, Zodiac gets in a stunning overhead hammer blow. Kay goes downstairs, but she overcooks it.
It was a good match as long as it lasted, but as you know, you forfeited the match by stepping onto the Gladiators platform.
Yeah. I tried my best. I think I was trying too hard, actually.
And Zodiac, she put up a very good struggle.
She gave some very hard blows, I have to say. I've been up in the training with Nightshade and with Lightning, who give very hard blows, and she did well.
Let's hear it for Zodiac and for Kay.
So after 5 events, Jenny gets herself on the scoreboard. She's on 5, Kay stays on 12.
So now we move into the men's duel, and first up it's Donald. And he's facing the Wolfman.
And the Wolf's carrying a leg injury, but he'll also have to cope with not only being dazzled by Donald's smile, but the fact that Contender has 6 foot 2 inches in height and over 15 stones in weight at his disposal, which means the Wolf is conceding 2 inches and nearly half a stone.
3, 2, 1.
But the Wolf has come to fight, keeping a low centre of gravity. Oh, he's gone! The Wolf's gone! Donald huffs and puffs and blows the Wolf down. The arena is on its feet. Looking at that finish again, Wolf takes a couple, his back foot slips off, the rest of him follows it.
Well, Donald, you like to keep it short and sweet.
That was lovely. I was just wanting to get over and done with. Just trying my best and knock him off, and I did what I wanted to do.
Well, you did, and you picked up 10 points. Well done, Donald. Well, I know you have a leg injury, but it was very quick.
No excuses. I got a good blow in, he got a good blow in, and, well, I wasn't ready for the next blow.
What can we say? Let's hear it for the Wolfman.
The point is that I competed. I was hurt, but I competed because this is the Gladiators. And there's no place for weak people. Rather to try and lose than don't try at all.
Well said. Wolf summing up the spirit of Gladiators perfectly.
Next up, it's Steph. And he's going to be battling it out against Raider.
Steph stands 6'3", weighs 14 stones. Comparing those figures to Raider's evenly matched height-wise, but Raider a hefty 35 pounds heavier. Let's get ready to rumble. And Steph starts swinging. Raider still to find his range. Oh, Steph's fallen. Stuck in the jab, then bailed out after it. I've never seen a contender toppled by his own blow before. Let's see if Steph knows what happened.
Well, Steph, I have a feeling there was a game plan there, but it went horribly wrong.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that event. That's my sort of thing, but I just misplaced my feet. And
Did you just sort of slip on the platform?
yeah, I slipped off it.
That's not the thing to do on this occasion. You didn't pick up any points. But let's hear it for Steph anyway. And Rhaegar, not much of a battle for you.
Yeah, not much. He caught me early, but he didn't move me, and he paid for it.
Say no more. Let's hear it for Rhaegar.
That's right, Harry. Sorry to leave you, Raider, but we've got to look at the scores. After 5 events, Donald has a massive 25, while Steph's just on 3.
Well, with the Eliminator looming, don't go away. Join us after the break here on Gladiators. Welcome back to the National Indoor Arena here in Birmingham, where it's Eliminator time. Now, in the women's competition, Jenny's on 5 points, Kay's on 12 points. That's a 7-point difference, giving Kay a head start of 3.5 seconds. Over to Fash.
Thanks, Ollie. 3.5 seconds to make up. Can you do it?
I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm going to try it all the way through. Just push her all the way.
And you've got all your supporters out there all pushing you along.
Definitely, yeah. Thanks for coming, guys.
Great stuff. Kay, is it enough? 3.5 seconds head start.
Well, I won't be looking back, John, so I hope it is, yeah.
Just going to give it your best shot?
Yeah, my best shot, yeah.
OK, wish you all the best. Kay and Jenny.
The girls chalk up their hands. Who'll chalk up the victory?
Kay, you will go on my first whistle. Jenny, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Kay. Oh, a diabolical start, struggling over the first hurdle. That will put Jenny back in the frame. Kay seems to have got herself together again. A 21-year-old fish farmer from the Isle of Lewis, heaving up the rope. Jenny Waite, also 21, an insurance and pensions clerk from Andover. Hauls her way to the top, feet first. Kay on the hand ladder. Her sister Kirsty screaming for her. Kay sprints over the rolling beams and into the cargo net. A fish farmer, she'll be used to handling nets in her job. Jenny struggling on that ladder. John and Linda are mum and dad there, and Jenny making hard work of it. Kay to the top of the nets. Ahead of her, the zip line, while Jenny's just made the beams. Kay zipping down to earth, extending that lead all the time. Kirsty finding it all a bit too much. Rather like Jenny's finding that cargo net, but she's a fighter, not a quitter. Kay's on the balance beam. She can afford to take her time, doesn't want to mess up now. Composes herself with a charge up the travelator. Powers her way to the top. Dives. Takes the paper burst and into the quarterfinals. Her family and friends jubilant. Jenny on the zip line. Her aim is to be a professional fitness instructor. She's proved tonight she has the qualifications. There's Dad, still got time to do his Blakey from on the bus's impression. Now comes the test, the awesome travelator. She's not going to be beaten. Go on, girl, keep your head up, give it plenty. She's up there. She's given everything. Sister Caroline knows it. Through the burst. A great contender.
Well done, Kay, you can relax now. All the pressure's off you. You've done it.
It feels good, yeah.
Did you ever think you could get right the way through?
No, and as Eunice says, I lost it, man, I lost it. After the tilt, I was really struggling to get my head together and concentrate. But, I mean, I fluffed the first hurdle there as well, but thank goodness, luck was on my side.
Well done, Kay! Well done!
Well, Jenny, it must have been very difficult for you to run the second half of the course knowing that Kay had gone through already.
Yeah, I thought I was catching her up, but I just lost it on that cargo net. Just lost it.
It's a tough course, isn't it?
Definitely is, yeah. I just want to say thank you to all my fans out there. Thanks for coming. And well done, Kay. She's excellent. She deserved it.
Best of luck in the future. Jenny Waite.
The family and the 7,000-strong crowd salute her. And Kay's fans have come a long way to enjoy this moment. Here's Jenny, a big hug from Mum. Jenny has risen to the ultimate challenge. That's exactly what these two guys did last year, and look at them now. Donald has a 22-point lead. That converts to an 11-second head start over Steph, and here's what they said about each other earlier.
My opponent, Donald, a sprinter, very quick, as you can imagine. Big guy, he's the biggest contender here. You know, he's got 2 stone on me. I'm going to have my work cut out. He's a good all-rounder, and the Eliminator should be fun.
He's a good lad. He seems to have got to grips with quite a few of the games, similar to myself. I think it'll be a good competition, but I still intend to win.
Donald, you will go on my first whistle. Stephen, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Donald Williams has it away on his toes. A 25-year-old from Moortown Leeds, a children's care officer. In his spare time, he's studying for a degree, eases his way up the road, and surely this lead is unassailable. Steph moving smoothly over the high and low hurdles. Donald pumping that handbike, looking very strong. Scampers over the rolling beams, onto the nets. And Steph pedaling furiously. Wife Jo and daughter Lucy urging him on across the rolling beams as Donald hits the top. Takes the furthest zip line and begins his descent. Splashes down. And Gerald, Louise and Trevor have got plenty to smile about. Steph at the top of the zip. Look at that great shot right down the money. Splash down. Donald on the balance beam. And Steph has closed the gap incredibly. Donald checks on Steph. Winds himself up and shows the Travelator no respect. Excellent victory for Donald. And a play to the quarterfinals. The family delighted. So's his fiancée Lynn. Oh, but she won't like that. Steph's on the Travelator. Takes it in one. Great effort. Just the rope. Joe's proud of him as he finishes the Eliminator course in style.
Well, Donald, despite the fact that you had an 11-second head start, he did catch up with you.
I know. I was just feeling very jittery, and I was thinking, oh, God.
Looking over your shoulder.
Yeah. He's quick. I knew he'd be quick.
But you were a little bit quicker, and this means you're through to our quarterfinals.
Yeah!
Let's hear it for Donald Williams.
Donald's mum, Louise, absolutely delighted. She wants to hug everyone.
Steph, did you think you could make the time up?
Well, I did all right in practice. I was pretty fast on the handbike. I guess, like the events previous, had taken it out of me a bit. You know, I was hoping for better than that. I'll give it my best shot, though.
Well done. And you enjoyed it?
I certainly have. I'd like to thank everybody for coming and watching me. Donald's a great lad. I hope he goes all the way. He's got what it takes. And good luck to everybody else on the contenders.
Great stuff. Let's hear it for Steph. Well done, Steph.
Steph, a great contender and a gallant runner-up, takes his flowers. I think we know who'll get them. And what a happy bunch the Williams family are tonight. And there's his fiancée Lynn with his reward. Steph with his parents, and the flowers for his wife. Little kiss for Lucy. All in all, what a night.
Well, despite such a big head start, it made for an exciting Eliminator.
That's right, there's a lot more to go. Join us next week.
Here on the Gladiators.
Awooga!
For safety reasons, do not attempt to recreate any of the events you have seen on Gladiators.
You gotta be strong, you gotta be on your guard, because this is the land of the Gladiators. So get on up and show your stuff. Samson, Atlas, and Hercules, they ain't got nothing on the Gladiators' expertise. So come and tussle with the muscle. Tussle with the muscle. There's a rumble in the jungle. There's a rumble in the jungle. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, ready, ready? Let's go, let's go! Music with more muscle.